Another core service within Azure is virtual networking. So we kind of set this up a little bit whenever we created our virtual machine, but if we go back to our virtual machine, we can go to networking and network settings. And here we'll have, basically it's kind of like a firewall. Like you have your firewall on your client or you have one set up on your network. But this is a network security group. That's how they're kind of managed in Azure. And so you can have these inbound rules, outbound rules for ports, for services. So right now we have RDP open to the entire internet, which is not a good idea ever for our public IP, but we can actually delete this now so that no one else can get access. And so this network security group is tied to our virtual machine's kind of virtual network interface card or the IP that the VM is using. But that's kind of like the most basic for virtual networking. You can also have VNets that different services, say you have multiple virtual machines, they need to communicate with each other. They can all sit on, so like right here, this virtual network that we set up, we would put all those VMs on this same VNet and then they could contact each other. They could have similar IPs and the same IP scheme for each resource. And then it just gets crazy beyond that with things like Azure Firewall, which is an actual firewall running in the cloud. You can have third-party firewalls, so like a Sophos or a Palo Alto or a Fortinet, something like that. You can have site-to-site VPNs between, like, if you have servers running on-prem and you need to connect those to be able to communicate with your Azure services, you can set up a site-to-site VPN between firewalls. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with networking in Azure.